Hi everybody. So I'm 36 weeks pregnant now. 36 week update. Okay. Man, I try to act like I have so much energy in these videos, but I don't. I have none. I'm 36 weeks and what day is it today? 36 weeks and 3 days pregnant today, and oh my god. Yeah, I have a lot to update you guys on, I feel, because I feel like the past week has changed so much. Yeah, I really feel like the time is coming soon. The time is coming soon. I'll start with one thing that I'm kind of over it now, and I'll tell you the reason why afterwards. But dates. Heartburn and dates. I said in a couple of videos ago that my heartburn was like gone, and then right after I made that video it came back in full force, and it was so bad, just excruciating heartburn. Yeah, it was basically, I would be getting it pretty much all day long, on and off, and just really like almost painful heartburn. But dates, I wanted to mention that this is throughout my whole pregnancy. Every time I eat dates, I would get heartburn. Tristan made date squares like last week, and they were so good and so delicious, so I was eating them a ton, and I got the worst heartburn of ever. It was excruciating to the point where like I couldn't think straight. It was so bad. But I have not really got heartburn for since last week-ish. And the reason is because the baby dropped. Hardcore. Is that really the right word to describe baby dropping? Yeah, one day I just remember like getting up in the morning and walking and feeling like I just felt like bigger, like really bigger. Like I felt like I just popped, or I was super bloated or something. And so out of curiosity, I measured my belly, and I was only half an inch more than I was like the previous week or something. So like the previous week and a half or something. So I hadn't really grown that much. It was pretty like standard. But so anyway, that day went by, whatever. The next morning, I lost part of my mucus plug, actually. And that was like kind of gross. But yeah, I lost like a toonie sized amount, not a ton. And then yeah, and after that, after I got up and noticed that and all that, I realized that my belly was super low, and that like I could see my ribs again, sort of, and that I just felt like a ton of pressure. And yeah, and I was like, wow, okay, the baby dropped. I've heard about this happening. It's a thing that happens. And first I was super excited. I was all like, oh, that means maybe I'll go into labor sooner in the next couple weeks, that would be nice, whatever, like just kind of excited for like the progression. But oh my god, ever since that happened, like, okay, no more heartburn, perfect, I can breathe again, perfect. However, my legs, my hips, my belly aches so much. I wake up in the night with hip pain, with leg pain, like leg cramps and hip cramps, and round ligament pain is bad. And it wasn't so bad the first time, like when I first started getting it, probably like, I don't know, week like 15 to 20s, I started getting round ligament pain. But it wasn't so bad. Like for me, it was just, I felt it when I moved too quickly and stuff, but now I feel it like most of the time. And it's just ow. It's not fun. Like there's pressure and there's pain, and my stomach muscles were really sore the first few days, the lower ones, because I guess just they weren't used to being that stretched out. So but now that's okay, so it's a bit better. Do I look like crap? Because I'm tired. I'm so tired right now. I'm so hungry also. I ate kind of crappy food for dinner, and I didn't eat much of it. And then I woke up in the middle of the night like super nauseous, like twice. I thought that I was gonna puke. I thought that it wasn't gonna go away because it took me a while to fall asleep feeling super nauseous, and then I woke up not long after that just as nauseous. It wasn't getting better. So I was kind of scared. I was, yeah, no, I thought that if I was still feeling nauseous like that this morning, I was gonna go to the hospital, because it was just like, it was bad. Like, I felt like I couldn't move, I couldn't sleep. So I think that was just the food I ate. And so yeah, I woke up this morning just really exhausted and hungry and thirsty. Reached a milestone here. I have reached the super pregnant phase, and I'm ready for it to be over. I can talk about contractions a little bit, because I believe I have been kind of going in and out of false labor. But I was just reading a little bit in the big old obstetric textbook, What to Expect When You're Expecting, that book. And yeah, I was reading like different like labors, like preterm labor, early labor, false labor, blah blah blah, type, all these different terms and stuff. And I'll just describe to you what I've been feeling. So I've been feeling like the regular Braxton Hicks, just, you know, like not any more frequently than they normally are, than they have been. So just normal Braxton Hicks. But then I've also been feeling kind of like contractions that are a little bit like different, like they're a little bit more intense. And from what I was reading in the book, false labor is like contractions that are inconsistent and are kind of in different parts of your abdomen. So for instance, like sometimes I'll feel a contraction that's just like, it feels like a bowel cramp and then lower back pain, but just that, like not the rest of my belly or anything. So I'll get like a contraction like that. But yeah, not consistent, not super frequent or anything. And then sometimes I'll get like really intense Braxton Hicks that last like a minute or two, or like maybe like a minute and a half, I would say. And sometimes I'll get contractions that feel like they're radiating from the top of my belly like downwards, which I heard that's like real contractions, but they're not frequent, of course, so I'm not like counting them or anything. I get maybe like a couple a day or something of those. The full moon was 2 days ago, and I did not go into labor. I did not have a baby, so that's good. Sorry, I'm still super gassy. What's new? Next full moon, I'm wondering if that's when the baby will be here, but at the same time, Tristan and I both have kind of been saying that the baby is going to be here before the March full moon. Before March 12th is that moon, so I guess we'll see. Some people are curious about the other half of this baby equation. And that's my partner Tristan. He does not really like to be on camera, so and he's never here when I film. Like, I'm always alone. Like, he's at work. So but I'll talk a bit about him if anybody's wondering, like, you know, how he's doing and stuff, and how, you know, anyway. So he's good. He's working a ton. He's pruning on a vineyard, because we live in the wine country, and so it's cold outside, and so he's working his ass off for us right now, for all of us, for all three of us. And he's doing a good job. He's doing a really great job. Yeah, so that's what he's doing. If people are wondering, we've been together for a year and just over a year and a half, if anybody else is wondering that. I don't know what else to say about him, really. Oh, him and a really good friend of mine started building the baby's crib yesterday, this past weekend. And so that's exciting. We got a crib mattress for free, which was great. And yeah, and the plan is, what they're doing is they're using old pallets and 2x4s. Basically just simple to build like a frame for the mattress to be on. And it's not like a super fancy crib with tons of bars or anything. It's just like bed height, our bed height, and our bed is only like two feet off the ground or so. It's just 2 mattresses, and then like you know, sides so the baby doesn't like fall out. And yeah, we're gonna sand it and paint it. I think we'll paint it, or maybe, I don't know if we'll paint it. We might like paint like individual things on it, but I don't think we're gonna paint it one big color. And yeah, so that's happening. That's really awesome and exciting. They're gonna finish that this week, I hope. And then yeah, there's also I've been making a mobile, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but like, you know, like the little thing that hangs and like dangles for the baby in the crib. I'm making one of those, although I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to dangle it directly above the crib, just because like of what it's made out of. It's made out of, well, I'll show you guys when it's done, but it's like a wreath sort of, and then it's threaded like a dream catcher, and then wrapped crystals are gonna hang from it. And that's the thing, is like I'm not sure if I want to hang it right above where the baby's gonna be sleeping, just in case by chance that a rock falls loose into the crib, because I don't want that to happen. I don't want, you know, that's kind of a scary thought. So with the baby, see the baby's here. I don't know if it's gonna hang here or maybe like right over here or something. I'm not too sure yet. I guess I'll just see how much I trust my job, my finished creation of how sturdy and stable it's gonna be. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about with the whole baby dropping. Oh, can you tell? There's my 36-week belly. So yeah, super low. I think you can kind of tell from the front more almost, because you can see like, yeah. Okay, so that is that. So that's my 36-week update. Baby dropping, things are happening. Baby's gonna be here like, you know, kind of soonish. And yeah, and the weather's getting better. Spring is coming. Baby's coming. I think things are looking up. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe down below if you like this video and want to see more updates. And there's not that many left. Yeah, okay. Anyway, thanks guys so much, and I'll see you next week.